What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got the Sur-Ron. As you can see, my newest mod to this guy has been these little lights. I saw a Sur-Ron video from a while back and he had a very similar situation, very similar setup. I've been going through a few different types of mods because I know I do want some type of exterior lighting for my bike, but I wasn't super sure which one. At first I tried these actual aperture MC lights and I magnetically attached them here and then to the bottom. And then I actually tried a line style LED strip light going down through the side of the frame here. I didn't really like either of them. The LED light kind of started falling off after a certain point. I have finally settled on these little airplane style blinky lights on the side, and I think I'm probably gonna stay with them. But anyways, on for today's video. It has finally snowed here in South Carolina. We got about 4 inches of it yesterday. So today we're gonna be taking the Sur-Ron out in the snow. I tried it last week in very similar situations and it handled it like a champ. So let's get going. It's kind of interesting because there's this layer of ice right here, but then on top there's actually a layer of very powdery white snow. And it's so surreal, put your feet in and feel. So here on sport mode, if we gun it, it just loses traction so easily. It's so fun. But for now, we're just gonna take it nice and easy as we go up this little driveway here. There's upsides and downsides though, because that's water, and that's water that's flinging itself at my controller. Now the thing we do want to be careful about snow in the Sur-Ron is when you're riding it, even on these Shinko Golden Boys, you want to be careful when there's these huge channels and ridges and stuff like that where cars have dug their tires into the snow, because if you try to go up against that, sometimes it is partially ice and it will push your bike over. We're probably going to be keeping it a good 15 miles an hour today. Ooh, this is slippery. This is slippery. Wow, dude. It is such a beautiful day out today. Up here at the stop sign, I'm gonna check the condition. Oh, this guy's turning. Let's go off the road. Hold up. We should be pretty decent still. The Luna seat's got some water on it. Pretty much everything back here's got some kind of water on it, which should be fine. I'm pretty sure most of this is waterproof. Not too sure if the blinky lights are waterproof, but if they're not, it's a $20 fix. It's not the end of the world. This is so fun. And these Shinkos are handling it so much better than I thought they would. Now, one thing I've noticed about this motor is I don't know if it's doing too well. Oh, yeah, no, we're at 19 degrees Fahrenheit. It's caked in snow, but it's making some noise. When we're at those really low speeds, it'll be like, whoa, 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 whoa. You hit the region. Sounds like it's floating a little bit or something. See, now that we're on almost solid ground, so we can get a little more traction. Oh, that's so crazy. You see my wheels here? The inside is caked in snow. Ooh, it's a lot more muddy out than I thought it would be. I thought it would be much more snowy. Pretty much ice caked over some of these lights. Back end is just totally soaked. The inside of these rims is just caked with snow too. That is crazy. We'll go as far as we can. Oh, there's some snowbanks here. Some interesting looking stuff. Even the slightest tap of my brakes will make me lose traction. Now, I do want to go ahead and remind you guys that once I get the next upgrade, which is going to be the Torp TM40 Pro motor, that's going to take this bike from 14 kilowatts all the way up to 40. So that's going to be an insane power upgrade. So you guys will definitely want to stay tuned for that. Now, the channel you're watching this video on is my personal channel, but I do try to take this bike out and make these videos as much as possible, so your support does mean a lot, and it could mean the difference between whether I keep doing these or not, because if y'all like them, 100% I'll keep making them. But I do try to put a decent amount of effort into everything that I make. Ooh, big clump of snow. However, if you do like these Sur-Ron vlogs, or I just go out and I do some fun stuff while talking, subscribe to this channel, because that's where I'll be putting it. I wish I could look backwards while doing this, but it's so unsafe to get my eyes off the sidewalk here. It's so perfect. It's so perfectly flat right now that I feel like if I carved up the snow, it would just be messing it up, you know? We still have so much snow caked up in the center of these rims. Yo, this bitch does not care. Wonder where he's going. I know where I'm not going, and it's across this stop walk. What? That's the same car I have, but in a slightly different color. That's some Inception shit. I love like trying to stop and not losing traction. It's every time I accelerate, if I give it a little bit of electric power, it just spins out. So I have to like let go for a second and then bring it back. But holy cow, this is like surreal. I can't feel my fingers. Wow, it looks like a different like planet over there with all the snow covering the bushes and all that. Oh, I'm scared about getting too close to the road because anybody in the slow lane can just shower me with mud. Going a good 20 miles an hour in the snow. It seems to be handling it pretty well. Occasional traction loss, but we're pretty straight. And the nice thing about this sidewalk here is that there's no curb aside from the one right next to the road, so it's pretty easy to know where I'm going. Kind of a side note, I got my ND filter on today, the strongest one, ND64. So hopefully we can get that nice cinematic motion blur for the action camera here. Shameless plug, but also got a Lands End Squall jacket. Not sponsored at all. It's just such a goat of a jacket. But I am just being surprised over and over and over again about how these Shinkos are handling 4 inches of snow, dude. If this isn't a good review, I don't know what is. Now, there is some traction loss. Obviously, if you were planning on doing a serious like day out in the snow with one of these Sur-Rons, I would recommend getting some drill-in traction studs for your tires. They're not too expensive, but if you don't, they also work pretty well without them. This dude is on the crosswalk, interestingly enough. Now that we're in the city, we got even more of the sidewalk being covered with footsteps. I'm not complaining though, because that means I have more traction. Might do something here real quick. Switch into reverse. Let's take the road less traveled here for a second. This is just crazy. It's just brutal. So much ice and snow everywhere. This is insane. It's so flat right here too. I got ice all over my pants. The hilarious thing is, like, every time I go to a big parking lot like this, I can just see all the curves people made doing donuts with their cars and stuff. Cause like, what better thing to do than just hit some curves? I can already tell you, my entire back is gonna be covered in water. I don't even know if UT is open today. It might not be, but we're about to find out. There's one car. Just like, my Sur-Ron has never been like this covered in stuff before than it is right now. I can already tell you my backpack is covered in snow as well. Oh, that is just so caked in ice. Man, that's some fun little ice, isn't it? Something kind of poetic about water flowing down the side of an electrical box. The nice thing about the Sur-Ron is it's essentially an $8,000 tripod. So what I can do is this. We got some calories, got some lunch for today. How's it look, guys? Is my back covered in snow? Is it awful? It doesn't really feel like it's not covered in snow. Now there's a couple of spots here below my bike where the ice is like dripping water onto the other ice. And it's not white, it's like tan. I'm really hoping that that's dirty water instead of like mineral oil or something. Now I know there's only so much you can ask for a $4,000 personal electric vehicle, but what would be really cool is a Shy battery, put a battery heater inside of their battery 4 times like this, so that you could like flip it on, and then until it reached a certain temperature, because they already have thermometers, it would heat up the battery, make sure it would be peak performance when you went out in the snow. Pretty much every electric car has this now, I believe. Just something cool that I think would be to put in their premium models or something. One thing that I saw that's actually really funny is there's a kit you can get to convert a Sur-Ron Light Bee into a snowmobile. Now I haven't seen it in stock, and I've actually never seen anybody using it before, but just the idea is crazy. One thing I do sometimes when my hands get numb or cold is I do this number, throw them back and forth, kind of puts more blood towards the end of your fingers through your arms. It actually helps pretty well. Wow, just a straight up puddle of water. These little icicles coming from my front fender, that is insane. What's mildly interesting is the fact that my battery is still at 96%. When you're riding in super cold weather like this, and just like so much of your bike is covered in ice, usually your battery depletes a little faster. Oh no, we got an ambulance in the snow. That's so sad. Oh, careful, twin. Hopefully I don't butcher this turn. Here we go. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I might low-key just turn this video into a review of these tires, just because, like, holy cow, for a two-wheel vehicle, these are doing so well. I haven't fallen once. Now I know, now that I've said that, I'm going to fall at some point, but still, just like the fact that I've gotten this far is insane to me. See, here's the conundrum. The wind is coming towards us now. I didn't realize how much the wind was going away from us when he went away. Why is this gentleman stopped? Now I know I'm 20 now, and I'm gonna sound like the dog with a big old lollipop, but I texted my friend this morning if he wanted to go sledding, but he hasn't responded. I'm kind of mad about that, because like this is like the one snow day we got. I should probably call him low-key. We're not all perfect like the Sur-Ron is. Okay, insane glaze, I know. Ooh, we're going a full 18 miles an hour downhill. This is still being pretty stable, actually. My fingers are still so numb, dude. I'm half considering taking a break at this quick trip up here. Damn, bro. You just threw a ton of muddy water onto the sidewalk here. I gotta be careful when people go on the slow lane, because that means even more chance that I might get some dirty water splashed on me. Yeah, let's pull over here for a second. This is a lot of traffic for a snow day. What the actual hell? Oh my god, is that a wrapped Ford? That's kind of funny. Oh, it's a company truck. Oops. Oh, it's so fun to just like gun it in the snow, because it spires up behind you. We got some folks clearing off the sidewalks, the roads, the entryways to these parking lots. Godspeed, W people. I swear there's like even more traffic than when I came by earlier. What on earth? Let's be careful now. Give it a little bit of show. Oh, I keep forgetting how icy this part is, because like people must have taken a walk on this road like yesterday and it just froze over because of the melting snow. But oh, it's so bumpy. Dude, I'm going to need to like perform CPR on my fingers when I get home. I don't even know how the fuck that would work, but you know, they are so numb right now. Holy cow. I'm so surprised I'm going 19 miles an hour with this much stability. That wind is just not helping nothing right now. I feel like Sur-Ron's on a snowmobile, except I'm not going 100 miles an hour. Ooh, we just gotta go so slow around these corners, dude. I just gained a surprising amount of traction there. What on earth? Is that my homeboy? That was, bro. That was Trent. I don't even think he saw me though. This dude, bro. He's on his way somewhere. He's awake. Oh hell yeah, dude. Whoa, holy cow, I'm gonna stop for a second. I can barely feel my fingers. I'm just like so in love with the fact that this works so well in the snow. Ice and water. Ice and water, hell yeah. It's just like the ice gives me even less movability with my wheels than the snow. For whatever reason, it's just all like compacted and melted down. Now for a split second we can go actually decently fast. Yes! Yes, I'm crying! How on earth do we still have snow in our rims? That is insane. We just went 56 and there's still snow caked on the inside of these wheels. Snow stronger than my relationships. Oh, hello, cop. Hopefully this gentleman will be forgiving. I think he's chilling though. We just gotta make it down this road. And then we'll be okay. I'm gonna put a big fat towel under my Sur-Ron when I put it back in the garage. I don't think words can describe how insanely cold I am right now. Because like, it's not just the snow anymore. There's like a good 10-mile-an-hour headwind blowing at my face right now. If my knees and my fingers say anything about what just happened, that was not easy at all. So if you guys like the video, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give a big fat like. And I will see you next time, hopefully in slightly better circumstances.